Things sure have changed, haven't they?
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Booze, brews, and horror movie reviews. Your final bros have survived.
We are here with Brian Hotboy LaGrasta.
If I know one thing, you never trust an alien. And we are joined by Shane Didgeridoo Smith.
If I know there's one thing you never trust, it's a new student from the Midwest.
Also joined by the Cannibal Gypsy himself, Mike G. In the caravan.
What was that last
In the
part?
caravan.
In the caravan.
In the caravan. from
Salutations. Isn't that something you'd say to an alien? Salutations.
Salutations.
Salutations,
Greetings.
yes,
Greetings
yes.
from planet
Hey,
Earth.
hey, Matty Two Shits. How you doing?
And we're joined by, joined by the Matt.
So call him Matty Two Shits.
I'm calling him Matty Squirts.
Matty Quickie
That's
Squirt.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
I feel
so
bad for that bathroom.
Oh, yes, me too. Welcome back to the final podcast here. It's
Yes.
been a while.
yeah, a week.
Been 1 week. One whole week.
Yeah, and we are doing The Faculty.
Well, nostalgia trip.
Yeah, a little 90,
I bet you didn't-
1998.
You didn't know Robert Rodriguez directed this movie.
I didn't until I watched it. I'm glad he did.
Can we talk cast? I want to talk cast. Can we please talk cast?
Yeah, I mean, normally Brian goes into like the cast, but I guess we could like ruin his job beforehand.
This is like
I forgot. It's been a week. I forgot.
it makes sense though if you think about like what Scream did with Kevin Williamson, and now like he's did this. It's got a lot of big cast, and Robert Rodriguez has always had big cast before as well. So.
Yes. So this is Josh Hartnett's film debut or second film. I think H2O was his film debut.
That's
and
crazy.
Then this was his second movie. They both came out in this year of 98.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild.
So what a fucking like
Think about
start.
coming out that hot and heavy.
That's really hot. LL is so hot. I just want to say I've been listening to a lot of LL Cool J on the side. Just want to let you guys know that
He is super hot.
Matt knows I've been hitting my R&B kick,
You have been, yeah.
so
Which makes sense.
and hip hop as well. So I've been hitting that.
Usher's in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's
Yeah,
a great,
yeah.
great connection.
and
there.
to also play off of that, Robert Patrick's in this movie.
Exactly, the R&B stud himself, Robert Patrick. Some call him the T2.
Exactly. And then we got Jordana Brewster, right, is in this.
I just know her from that Texas Chainsaw movie,
Yes.
Fast and Furious.
Fast
as
and Furious.
well.
and that's where Caitlin knows her from.
You've never seen like Fast movies, or
I just seen the first one.
She's also in Hard Eyes.
Is she in Hard Eyes?
Yeah,
Wow, that's your favorite movie of 2025.
it's up there.
Yeah.
In terms of horror, I would say
Okay.
top 5 of 2025 so far.
What about Salma Hayek?
She's great.
She is so great.
Surely, like anybody could
nothing burger in this
anybody
movie.
could have played that role, obviously.
Yeah.
But Shane did make the point pre-podcast about the Robert Rodriguez connection, formerly being in From Dusk Till Dawn,
Yep.
as everybody's favorite satanic stripper.
Yes. And as Mike pointed out to me, one of the main characters, the football player, he was in season 5 of Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
He's one of the Jordan Chase boys.
that's right. That's a good call out.
It was a great call out by Mike. I never would have noticed.
Yeah, I love a good Jordan Chase boy.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me just dip into the final podcast.
Yeah,
real
dude,
quick.
do that. Give
We're,
us a little
we're a
dip.
very sexual podcast, obviously. We're a podcast that reviews horror movies every week, scene to scene, with some absolutely fabulous on-point commentary. Obviously, reviewing The Faculty this week, what we do is go scene by scene, then give you a score of 1 Steven Seagal to 10 Steven Seagals, obviously the 10 being masterpiece, 1 being a pile of 2 shits Maddie squared, and then obviously following up with the best kill of the movie. Sometimes the best kill, sometimes the most meaningful kill, and then Shane gives a nice eulogy, and then like I said, it's really just a fantastic program. Don't you agree?
Oh, it's the best program.
Great.
It's
program.
the only program.
It's the only one you should be listening to.
That's true.
Don't listen to any other podcast. Just listen to this.
This movie, you can clearly tell, had like influences everywhere. Like it felt to me very screamy in the sense of like just bringing on like hundreds of characters from the kids that kind of like form odd relationships. Then you could say like it has like this thing effect and body snatchers
Yep.
for the sci-fi alien
Yep,
element, parasitic element, and then kind of also intertwines with this like social tropey Breakfast Club thing
Yes.
they're going.
It's also a little Breaking Baddie.
Breaking Bad. It's the drugs.
Josh Hartnett, he's
He
cooking.
is the Walter White
I don't
of
think
this
he's
universe.
cooking anything as pure as Mr. White
I
made.
don't think it's pure at all. I think it's all caffeine.
Dude, it's so
He's just crushing up aspirin and caffeine pills.
it's so unpure that it kills
aliens.
demon aliens.
Well, I mean, that's because it dries him out. Because Walter White shit was definitely drying you out.
No, that shit was wet. You saw how blue that was?
Okay. What was the secret ingredient to make it blue?
Rock candy.
Was it actually?
Oh, you mean like canonly speaking?
Yeah.
in the story of
Oh, dude, I don't know. It's a good question. I've seen that show like 20 times. I
and
still
I-
don't know.
Matt's
Yeah.
already on it. Matt's on it because Matt's a meth guy.
Yeah, Matt,
They
what
call
made
him-
the meth blue in Breaking Bad?
Matt
Let's spoil it for
loves meth.
everyone.
They call him Matty Meth.
Maddie, two shits.
It's the first thing that popped up. Let's see.
Tiddleim, tiddledoom.
Yo, Mr. White. How you
Yo,
get
Mr.
that,
White.
How you get that meth so blue, yo?
Yo, look it up, bitch. Magnets, how they work.
Yeah, science.
It's literally just substituting one thing for some atom for a molecule for another.
Wow, look at that.
Do you want me to actually say that?
No, we're not science guys here. We're guys of
What are we? Yeah.
I don't know what kind of guys are we?
Oh, dude.
Big movie
I
guys,
remember
though.
now. Yeah, Jesse cooks like one way, and then Walt does it real scientific. So
Yeah.
And that's what makes it blue.
I mean, just to be honest, Josh Hartnett is a drug dealer in this
Yes.
movie, and he sells. He's got like a stash of different products, and it's like honestly, it just sounds like household shit, just like mixed together that he steals from the science lab.
Yeah, Hartnett. Okay, so I want to talk about this now. Did you find it weird? Because we haven't even mentioned this person's in the movie. There is a subplot of Josh Hartnett and Famke Janssen having a fucking love kind of
dude, it's so sexy.
the sexual tension between student and teacher.
It's great. I just feel like it doesn't pay off.
Well, there is no payoff.
There's a
no, there is because they smirk at each other at the end, right?
Yeah,
She
because
goes-
you could tell right after that football game, she's getting the Hartnett.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean like at the very end? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about more of like the scene in the car where she flies out of the car like an angel.
There's I kind of love it because it's so clearly a dummy doll that flies out of the
It's
car.
hilarious. Matt, look up where Famke Janssen comes from. The last name Janssen, you have to assume Norwegian or Swedish.
Yeah, I think Swedish.
Hard good day?
Mariska.
If I know a
Hartiga?
couple things,
Hartiga
if your last name is Janssen or Larson,
You're Swedish.
you're from the Nordic countries.
Yes.
For
So, like-
you're Scandinavian.
Her first name's also Famke.
Famke.
What about Brie? Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. It's not spelled the traditional
Norwegian way.
Yeah, you're right. We'll get a check on that too, because Matty Fingers, Matty Two Shits is on it.
Yeah. And you know what? Well, Matt's looking that up.
Hold on. What's quicker, Maddie's fingers or his bowels?
Oh, it's bowels.
His bowels are rocking and rolling after that coffee.
Yeah, no, that shit's crazy.
So yeah, with that said, while Matt looks shit up, we might as well jump into the spooky pit.
The Faculty was released in 1998. Casey, a photographer at Harrington High School, suspects the teachers have become aliens of some sort. Film was directed by Robert Rodriguez, as we mentioned, and it stars, and boy does it star, and I'm going to list all of the stars: Jordana Brewster, Clea Duvall, Laura Harris, Josh Hartnett, Sean Hattasey, Elijah Wood, Jon Stewart, Famke Janssen, Salma Hayek, Robert Patrick, Piper Laurie, Usher, and Christopher McDonald, a.k.a. Shooter McGavin.
You want to know what's crazy? We mentioned 8 people, and there were still 8 more people we haven't mentioned in the movie, including the main character, Elijah Wood.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like-
100%. You're right. Elijah Wood is very clear cut the main character of this movie,
Yeah.
and just buried in the IMDb credits.
Yeah. The story, he is... Obviously, Josh Hartnett's the one everyone cares about, but the story is centered around Elijah Wood and him getting the team together. I would even say Jordana Brewster's second lead.
She's the second lead because they both are the ones that discover that the faculty, the teachers, have they're acting odd, and
Yeah.
obviously they see them murder someone.
Yes.
AKA Salma Hayek. I think Nurse Harper.
Yes.
Nurse Harper.
Nurse Harper.
And they literally murder her and then see her just like resurrect.
Yeah.
So it's like an odd circumstance, something you don't normally see in school.
But no, like the Josh Hartnett Famke thing, it's so weird when he starts offering her red condoms.
I kind of loved all the scenes like that they had leading up to the scene in the car.
Yeah.
Which I think could have been like maybe like a little bit better of a payoff, but more of a sexual punch up. But I do like the ending where they like ended the movie with them too, where it does seem like a teacher-student relationship just blossoming.
It's well, to be fair,
And
he
obviously
should have
his-
graduated last year.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's over 18.
So he's over 18.
yeah, this is a scene that definitely hits home for you.
So did this movie hint at that he got left back on purpose so he could continue?
To make drugs and sell them to
Yes.
students, yes.
But couldn't he have done that in college?
No. Well, he doesn't want to. Like, so the whole thing is his parents like just travel and hate him. So he's like rebellious.
yeah, he has got a whole chemist lab in his
Yeah.
basement just so he can
Oh,
essentially
so it's easier to steal because it's high school.
Yeah.
he just crushes down caffeine pills.
It's so funny because they make it like he's like literally a boy genius because like he goes and he's like knows quantum physics and he just talks to Jon Stewart about like the biochemical makeup of aliens, and then he also is selling speed to Danny Masterson. Like there's a lot going on.
I think it's clearly a character point they make. Like he's supposed to be just like some strung out drug. They make him look like a.
oh, his hair is everywhere. His hair is actually painfully 90s.
His hair is terrible.
This whole
It-
fucking movie is painfully 90s.
Yeah, but it's great. It's so great
they
at the same time.
try to do this thing where like these kids are like misunderstood,
Yeah.
like highly misunderstood, with like the athlete that just doesn't want to be an athlete because he's just typically athletic and he wants to be smarter than that, and then the goody two shoes girl that's the photographer is actually a total cunt.
Yeah. And then Clea Duvall pretends to be a lesbian, so people just leave her alone. And it leads to one of the best lines in the movie where the new student, the blonde girl, goes
Like
up and she's
this-
like, I never met a lesbian before.
Yeah, like this stupid like Southern belle
Yeah.
that kind of comes in that just doesn't know anything about anything.
Which pays off well because she is an alien. Spoiler.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I can't
Fantastic
wait till we
payoff.
talk about how she's just a naked alien at the end.
It's incredible.
Again, like I feel like this movie just takes it from like a lot of other movies. Species, and also Life Force. I don't know if you ever heard of Life
Yeah.
Force, where the girl's naked and is an alien entity the entire movie.
That's what like I instantly when they show her shadowed naked body as with the alien, I instantly thought of the cover of Species. Like it just completely reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Like even this shot to open the movie where it's like all the kids walking into the high school is just so Scream. It's so Scream.
100%. Like I see that, and they did Kevin Williams. Like I said, he makes a mention of Nev Campbell and Jennifer Love Hewitt, obviously from the two previous movies he's written.
It's great. So Matt, you were looking stuff up for us?
Yeah, Famke is Dutch.
Okay, wrong, just wrong.
Dutch.
Wrong.
yeah, true.
100%
Yeah.
wrong. Now you got to look up Brie Larson, where she comes from, her lineage. I want to say, I mean, it's not so.
Well, no,
far
isn't
away.
Dutch from the Netherlands?
Yeah, but it's not Scandinavian.
That's
it's,
true.
it's in the
It's in the
Europe.
vicinity. Yeah, it's in the vicinity.
I forgot there was a car accident at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that crazy car accident! They actually just fight. Like
There's just people fighting on the
Just
front
fighting.
lawn. High school.
Larson's a Scandinavian surname.
Okay. There we go.
I thought this was a little corny. These like still shots with everybody's name flashing.
Yeah, I
I
hate
could have done without it. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Shane.
I don't like when movies do that. I never did.
Again,
Yeah.
the fuck
But
is
her
This is incredible.
her actual name is French though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're learning. Thank you,
This is
Matt.
definitely an exaggerated version of what high school is.
No, dude, you don't remember when bullies would grab that one kid and then hold him and then ram his penis into the flagpole? You don't remember that happening in high school? Because it happens in this high school. I actually think Stephen King directed this opening.
Do you think we had any secret like genius drug dealers?
No. No, our school is pretty retarded.
I like how every time we watch a movie that has like a heavy like school influence, we always relate it back to how we grew up. But like all like Hollywood high schools are just
Not real.
crazy.
They're just
they're insane.
Unless it's like just very different in Ohio, which to be fair, look at this. They're ramming his penis into the flagpole. That's crazy. That's a crime.
Yeah, well, they literally kicked the shit. All of it's a crime, right?
Yeah.
Like they kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah. I think the goth people are so over exaggerated of just like hating everything. Because like the goth people, yeah, they were strange, but they weren't like disassociating from
Like these two, that's straight out of like South Park right there.
Literally though, life is nothing but pain.
I fucking hate my parents.
Yo, and this couple,
What is he doing to her?
oh, they're just slapping each other. You just never slapped your girlfriend in high school
Yeah, this
in front of the entire
it's truly wild. And yet Josh Hartnett just selling drugs.
Josh
just selling coffee.
Josh Hartnett,
essentially.
his hair, the back of it just fucking pointing out. It's just so frustrating to look at the entire movie.
Which is
Yeah.
crazy because
It just looks like he's never showered.
he's like super handsome actually, but
Yeah. But the point is, he doesn't want to be handsome because he hates his parents.
Yeah, he thinks they're dead. He's like, no, they're very much alive, like from an anatomical sense, but
Yeah.
but like they're dead in my eyes because I don't see them. Here's a Bic pen with drugs.
Yo, just like the whole idea of like just putting drugs in a crystal Bic, like
is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of pens, the coach, he's frustrated to start with because his team sucks.
Yeah.
But then he really needs a pencil at some point.
Robert Patrick is incredible in this
Dude,
movie, by the way.
I don't think I could like an actor more
Yeah.
than I like him.
He's fucking great.
he's
He's literally incredible.
so good in this movie as just like the dickhead coach who's just like a menace to everyone.
Yeah, I mean how it starts, like before even he's looking on the search for a pencil, all you are like you see is like he's at night, he's like, or not, it's actually not even at night, it's like afternoon.
It's the daytime. Yeah, it's the daytime.
Yeah, there's just someone that comes behind him and he's like, oh, it's you. And then you get the vibe that he just gets killed or possessed or taken over or something.
And then the very next scene, he can't stop drinking water.
Yes. I love how Robert Rodriguez tried his hardest to make all these super attractive women just ugly nurses and teachers. Like, he tried so hard to conceal the fact that Salma Hayek is fantastic looking. Like, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like Famke Janssen, he's like, yo, what if we just throw like nerd glasses on her?
I
No
think
one
it
will
makes
know.
her hotter.
Yeah.
They went on a roller coaster with her character of being like super like squirrelish to like just being like when she gets I guess it's assuming it's
possession,
from
yeah.
the possession that makes her like this like man eater.
Yeah.
And then she goes back to at the end of the movie back to like
Timid.
timid school teacher.
Well, you know why she's timid? She's trying to sleep with a student.
It's kind of
You
true.
can't just be overt about that. I also love Jon Stewart in this movie.
Another random casting.
But Mike said this to us. This was the time he was in like Big Daddy.
He was a Big Daddy the year after this.
Yeah, so like this was like his like movie run.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see him as a science teacher. I think
Yeah.
that makes sense. Nerdy science teacher. She's great. You know, when I saw this and Piper Laurie's in this movie, did you think she was the queen at any point
I did.
watching this?
I did.
Because when they do
100,000%.
the test of like, because everyone assumes that it's Miss Drake, and we know it's not Miss Drake.
100% because we see Miss Drake get possessed by the guy.
And so there's the
Robert
strong
Patrick.
prevailing sense that it's going to be Piper Laurie as the queen because they just assume this theory is true, which
Yes.
it actually is true.
Yes. Okay. So yes,
The power of assumption in horror movies.
Okay, so yes, just to give the overlaying idea of what this is. Eventually, Josh Hartnett, Clea Duvall, the guy from the 5th season of Dexter, who's a Jordan Chase boy, Elijah Wood, Jordana Brewster, and the foreign exchange student from Georgia are all going to band from Georgia.
From that wild country, Georgia.
To be fair, Georgia is also a country, but this one's from the state of Georgia. They all band together with the idea that the faculty has been possessed by an alien. And correct me if I'm wrong, the idea is that it's an invasion of the body snatchers thing where one teacher is a true alien and it's the hive mind infecting all of the teachers of the school.
Yeah, so like Clea Duvall's character I think her name is Stokely.
It is Stokely, yeah.
Evidenced by the title graphics we get for every character in the beginning of the movie. She has the theory that, like, okay, listen, I've studied this for years. When it comes to aliens, you kill the queen, the rest of everybody's okay once you kill the queen. The parasite is over because they're living as a host, and we'll get into the Jon Stewart science experiment shortly. But yeah, so that's the prevailing theory of the way that the parasite works, is that there's no telling how you get essentially taken over. It just seems like you just get got, and then you get got, and then there's tests they do to discover how you get got, aka drugs and speed, Josh Hartnett's speed. But yeah, that's how it's first. But the fact that they assume that you kill the queen and everyone else is dead just boggles my mind, because it's 100% true in this movie. It's also the logic in a lot of horror movies, which I just never understood. I always thought, like, once you're taken over, shouldn't you just be like dead?
Yeah, it's like vampire lore. If you kill the head vampire, all the other vampires go back to human. Like,
yeah, I mean, I am happy that they didn't bring Miss Drake back, the principal, because like she did get shot in the head. So am I going to assume that like a lady that got shot in the head would just come back?
That was what was so weird, because friggin' Jean Grey survives, even though her head gets decapitated. But I guess technically she reattached her head.
Yeah, but that's actually a good point. I forgot about that. So yeah, like that to me is a total anomaly. Yeah. Like her head like does like this Mars Attacks thing where it just crawls back onto the rest of the body. Like the head is separated.
Yeah, I guess it just reattached.
Wait, so you guys like or don't like?
I personally, Brian LaGrassa does not like the hive mind mentality in horror movies. It's the same thing with vampire. Like you kill the siren vampire,
and then everyone else goes back to normal.
I call it the Wolf of Wall Street logic. The wolves of Wall Street logic.
Yes, the wolves of Wall Street.
Where you kill the alpha of the pack,
and then everyone's normal again.
I don't like it, because I think that once you're controlled, you're got.
Yeah.
You ever just get got before? You should accept that you've gotten.
Yeah.
Yo, two shits. You get got.
Natty two shits.
Well, it's not to get real nerdy, but you know, it's the flood in Halo. It's the same thing.
Yeah, because they don't go back.
There's one grave mine who
once grave mine's dead, everyone stays dead. They don't go back to normal. So we're gonna say Halo did it right. But all right, yeah. So teachers are getting got. Basically, like the principal is one of the first we see on camera to get got, because Robert Patrick's going to ask for the pencil. He's going to chase her down, and she's going to ask help from which teachers that shows up at the door?
That would be, you mean the Piper Laurie character?
Yeah.
Her name is, I think, Mrs. Olson?
Yes. So the one we assume is the hive mind, because she double crosses the principal, and then you leaked all over your pants.
We got leak. We got leakage.
That was condensation.
Yeah, no.
I don't need you spreading falsehoods about me.
We think then that she is the hive mind because she's helping Robert Patrick now alien other people. So the principal has been aliened.
Oh, Miss Drake has been aliened.
So they're going to keep aliening other people, and we'll learn when we see Miss Harper get alien later on that it's like a slug that they put into your body.
Well, yeah, and like,
you ever get slugged?
Is she the one where like Robert Patrick like tried to tongue her ear?
Yeah, he tongues her ear. He slugs her ear.
The parasite kind of comes out of the mouth. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, they're in like the closet, and they're him, the photographer. It's very interesting, the character relationships too, because Jordana Brewster is just like really just like a total cunt to her star quarterback boyfriend.
Which she kind of breaks up with him because he quits the football team. Yeah,
because like she wants him to ride out the scholarship, but there's obviously like they should just not be together.
No,
she's a total raging cunt. If someone addressed you like that, you wouldn't be like, I'm gonna just spend time with this person. You'd be like, I'm done with this. I'm the star quarterback. I'll just be in Dexter season 5, and you would move on. You wouldn't stay with that.
100%. But Elijah Wood loves her, and now he is gonna try to swoop in over time.
But she likes his nerdiness. He's got some moves. Like the nerd's got moves.
That's the thing. He doesn't like sit, like he sat back while she was dating someone, but once she wasn't dating that guy anymore, he does take his opportunities.
We live in a culture shift now where like the nerds are hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the nerds are hot.
Yeah.
And we're getting there in the late 90s. We're not
Yeah.
there yet.
No, we're not
The
there
80s
yet.
is all about the jocks.
Now we're getting nerds are hot.
Now the nerds are hot because they're misunderstood. They're mysterious. Is this guy a school shooter? Is he super hot?
Yeah.
You know, that's where we are.
Some girls will say if he's a school shooter, it makes him hotter.
Like, unfortunately, this is the life. I miss the days of just stuffing nerds and bashing them down in garbage cans.
I really want to bash nerds, dude.
I just want to take them and ram their nuts into the flagpole. That's all I want to do.
Stephen
tell you
King
how-
style.
So like 80s was jock, right?
Yeah.
And then 90s was like
Josh Hartnett drug users.
Yeah, 90s was very like grunge and denim and like throw
Yeah.
your flannels around your waist like you're going to a Pearl Jam concert.
90s, I actually think the poorer you looked, the hotter
Yes,
you were.
that's very true.
and then 2000s really shifted to like the emo boys.
Yeah. And then now it's
And
like
now
nerds.
It's like nerds have taken over.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's ruling the world. Steve
what's-
Jobs, what a fucking nerd.
Yeah, but dude fucks.
Rip.
What was that?
Dude fucked.
He did fuck. Jeff Bezos, fucking nerd.
Elon fucks. That dude has like 14 kids.
And he's a fucking nerd.
he's a super nerd.
Yeah.
But he fucks.
Nerds fuck.
Yeah.
We live in a world where nerds fuck. And they got Robert Rodriguez was getting to that point.
Yeah,
in
no,
this
Robert Rodriguez.
You're gonna say that John Stewart wasn't fucking at the
Oh,
science?
John
John
Stewart is
was
fucking.
plowing.
You think he's not going to the science convention in New York and not fucking?
You know how many seminars this guy does a year?
Like, you know how it goes now. Like the kid,
As Mr. Furlong?
you go and watch the new Marvel movie, and then you fuck your girlfriend in the back of your parents' car. That's how it works now.
That is
nerds.
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 They've won. So Elijah Wood's going to find a parasite on the ground, and that's how we kind of get introduced more so to Jon Stewart's character, because they're going to be like, yo, look at this parasite. It's like, oh, man, this is a species I've never seen before. Let me fucking put it in water, and it grows tentacles. And he's like, oh, man, it has, like, really dangerous-looking tentacles. I'm going to stick my hand in there.
This movie's all about water.
Well, yeah. So the thing we learn about these aliens is they are a wet species.
They
and
like to be wet.
They need moisture to survive, which is why, since the human body is made up of 75% water, we are the perfect host.
Yeah, 100% correct. And I have to assume that their home planet is probably somewhere really wet. And I do love the end of the movie where the queen is basically like, our home planet where you'll always be happy and there's peace all the time, while they're just like the most violent group of aliens I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Which is brutal murder in Harrington High School. But in any case, you're right. Jon Stewart dumps the specimen into the like the student aquarium tank, and it grows these red tentacles, and it actually duplicates.
Oh, it does duplicate.
It replicates. That shows like it does have the hose, and it can replicate. Sorry, excuse me.
No, you're good.
Did you point out that Elijah found this first?
On the football field?
Okay,
Yeah.
after he had a nice moment at the very top bleacher.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to the bottom or middle. You gotta be at the top. That's what nerds do.
Well, Jordana Brewster is turned on by his incredible ability to take a picture. He's very good at it.
Yeah.
I just want to be honest. She doesn't like the great things that her star quarterback can do on the football field. She loves the fact that his finger can hit that shutter button and fucking change the white balance real quick.
She would have loved fucking what was his name from 1 Hour Photo?
Oh my God,
Psy?
Robert Williams.
Psy.
Robin
Psy
I would
Williams.
have
Psy.
been deep in that.
Yo, Jordana Brewster, Psy together fighting aliens.
Wild.
I love it.
But Jon Stewart's going to get got. He's going to get bit by these things, and you won't really see him until like a little bit later in the movie, but just know that he gets bit.
Yeah, the entire faculty, honestly, is kind of now at this point getting turned into aliens off screen, and you can tell because they are massively chugging water nonstop and also just being really weird. Like the one literature teacher is like, all right, your next assignment is to give me your entire family history. I want to know every living relative and where they live.
Yeah, and he immediately resorts after that to do locker checks, and they immediately do ear exams.
Yes.
So it's just like they want to make sure who's getting got. They
That's
want to
how the
make
kids get got.
Yeah.
Because at this point, the incident happens with the nurse, which we had mentioned, right? Where Jordana Brewster, Elijah Wood, they watch the nurse get her ear sucked by Robert Patrick. She's been infected. And then they go back and Elijah Wood tells his parents and the police, which his dad is Shooter McGavin.
And yeah, Shooter McGavin. And I'm happy they made sure that there are parents in this movie, which is good to see. But I am
He's
happy.
the only one with parents, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I am happy to see that they don't believe him. So that's good. We're back.
We're back to that trope.
We're comfortably in the set that the parents don't believe that their kids are in danger when they clearly are.
Okay, so
I think they ground him.
Yeah. So this is the trope I hate with a burning passion is the straight A student who does absolutely nothing wrong and has never exhibited signs of psychosis. Instantly, his parents think he needs medical attention or is on drugs because he sees something weird. That's the guy you believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if your kid is a straight A student and nothing has ever been out of the ordinary, and he's the one telling you, I saw a dead body in the closet, I'm going to believe that one.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Why would he
Or,
lie?
hear me out, you could ground him instead.
Which is what they do.
Yo, you ever get amped up for a football game?
Yes.
Because this guy basically told the coach, and the coach's response to him not playing football is absolutely fantastic.
What was it?
He's just like, because the game is tomorrow, and he's like, Coach, I'm going to quit to pursue academics. He's like, great, no problem. Goodbye. He doesn't want him anymore.
That's the thing. He's an alien. He's carefree. He's happier
He
now.
doesn't care. And but look how amped they get for the football game.
He
Amped
actually
enough to
punches that locker. He definitely broke
dabs
it.
his boy up and then just absolutely rocks the locker. It's crazy. But yeah, like you said, teachers are getting got throughout the background of this movie,
Yeah.
which I really like.
The police get got too.
Police get got. They very clearly get got. Elijah and Jordana know they get got when they go into the room with the teachers, and they act very strange in conversation with their parents. But one of the things I noticed, the teacher that you mentioned that's basically like, provide all your family lineage to me. There's a scene before Jon Stewart gets bitten where everyone's drinking water and he's telling all the teachers, he's like, isn't it weird that Coach just keeps like chugging waters?
Yeah.
And he's talking to that guy and the guy just like kind of like walks out of the room. He doesn't even like entertain the conversation with him. So right then and there, I know that like he's another teacher that most likely has gotten behind the scenes.
Also, there's that scene where Robert Patrick is standing in the middle of the field while the sprinklers are going.
Incredible.
Oh my God. I'm so glad you mentioned it. The scene is great.
I
It's
fucking-
just Elijah Wood who sees that, right?
I've popped so hard. I think that's my favorite type of comedy. People walking or standing in water.
Like this naked Mrs. Brummel that comes in that just like
Or like Edward James Olmos from season 6.
just walks through the
He's just
field.
walking in water.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the old teacher,
Miss Brummel.
Bruce Brummel.
She's so old though. That's the
her
she even
body
says
can't take to the parasite, and she's the dead body that Jordana Brewster and Elijah would find in the closet.
in the closet that falls. Yeah.
Because she's fucking decaying. Like you actually, her hair and her skin come off, and you see her skull.
yeah, he pulls off the like half of her skull. It comes off, just peels off of her body.
And they just say she has cancer. Great excuse. Your skull doesn't come off when you get cancer?
I think you just like lose your hair, not your entire
Skull?
scalp and skin.
It happened in Saw.
This is the scene right here. This scene is fantastic.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day,
Dude, just look at that. Just look at that
cross-armed in the middle of the field, just getting soaked by sprinklers.
It's so funny.
You know what's the craziest part of this entire movie?
That Piper Laurie is a hot-looking like 70-year-old.
I was actually going to say that Robert Patrick lives.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, he's the main villain really through the whole movie, and he survives.
Well, he's the first one that got.
And he survives, though. Like, he's still coaching the football team at the end of the movie.
I know we've said it. He's amazing.
Oh, I love
He's
him.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Brad, do you remember in like Sopranos, he plays like a little shit-eating gambling addict
That's right. That's right.
that gets bitched out by Tony constantly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
That show bitches out some pretty notable actors now that I'm thinking about The Sopranos and how they do it.
I've never seen The Sopranos.
Yeah, a lot of big actors. Like Steve Buscemi kind of is in it.
That's great. Hello, it's good Steve Buscemi.
Joe Palantonio, I can never say his name. He gets bitched out as Ralphie.
Yeah.
A lot of
Joe
people-
Pesci. We'll pick it up where the students are being called into the office. It would be a good spot to...
Yeah, I mean, like Usher is about to get an ear exam.
Yes. So they're bringing all the students in for an ear exam, and Clea Duvall, that's when she's kind of looking in, and she sees, like, they're shutting the door, not showing what's going on. So this is when the Scooby Gang, the mystery gang, kind of get together.
They start piling together. They show all these characters like isolated, and they kind of come together. And I think it's about the time they're going to go do some tests with Jon Stewart, aka Mr. Furlong.
Yes, because so basically, Clea Duvall then tag teams with season 5 Dexter Jordan Chase guy. They get together and they're like, some weird's going on. Obviously, Jordana Brewster and Frodo have been together the entire time. They're teaming up, and then Josh Hartnett is with the new foreign exchange student from Georgia because he just wants to hook up with her.
Mary Beth?
He's just trying to smash.
Yeah, which is interesting because they do hook up.
They do. They kiss a little.
And he, we did spoil it earlier that she is the queen of the film, which is a big twist, but sensible twist.
Yes.
Sensible and big.
It makes a lot of sense.
But he doesn't get got.
Because I think it would have happened, but right away they hear them talking through the thing and they stop. They only kiss for like a second.
Yeah, it's very quick.
So I don't think she had time to do it because then they instantly go in and they like make fun of the 4 of them for being like, oh, aliens in the school, blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
do you think the true parasite is like you need to like spill that thing into your ear?
Yes,
that's
100%.
Okay.
So I don't think she had time to parasite his mouth.
It's only through the ear, or you could.
She could probably parasite his mouth.
They emphasize the ear pretty heavily.
They do emphasize a lot of ear stuff.
Yeah, because like I was a little confused about that because they don't make it clear, but that's like an assumption I'm just based on like the ear exams and like how that thing does come out of the mouth and does go into the ear. Because there are people that do get got in this movie that later on become got. And you're just like, oh my god, I wonder when and how this person.
I actually have a theory of when Jordana Brewster has got, which I think is actually
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to like move us to that.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say fingers. The Finger Lakes?
Yes.
Jon Stewart's fingers.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong's fingers. Mr. Furlong's fingers get cut off.
I think that's how she gets, yes.
I agree. So essentially they're going to be in Mr. Furlong's lab. Mr. Furlong is right now reveals himself as to be a victim of the aliens. And they have a whole battle scene. And the battle scene's pretty good. Essentially, he said that he mailed off the specimen to the university. In any case, he does... Josh Hartnett, I think. Is it Josh Hartnett?
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
Drug him in the eye. Hits
Yes.
him with the drug pen right in the eye.
Yeah.
And he just starts like foaming literally from his orifices. And as a result of that, they also
cut his fingers off with a paper cutter.
Correct. And then they just start spreading, and one of them goes up Jordana Brewster's leg. And that's really the last you see of that. I'm assuming that is quote unquote when she gets got.
Yeah, I think 100% that's her infection moment because there's no other time where it would have happened.
Yeah. But they do. He falls dead. Like he's like dead on the floor. Mm-hmm. And then I know Elijah Wood's character Casey just scoops up the slug thing that came out of his mouth.
Yes.
Puts it in the jar to be tested by the huge chemist lab that
Zeke
has,
yes,
aka
Josh
Hartnett.
So we go to Zeke's house. His parents are dead to him, so they're not there. His shed is actually the lab from Breaking Bad.
Correct.
He has a white rat that he's friends with. He has a name for it, so he instantly kills it.
That's Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Oscar the rat?
Yeah. It was actually kind of sick because he's like, all right, this is my pet rat. I'm going to murder it with this parasite in 2 seconds. So he tests it. The parasite instantly goes into the rat's ear. He then kills the rat. He cuts the rat open because he's the smartest man alive. He sees that he takes the parasite out, and then he dries it out with his powder. So now they realize the powder... his drug, his crack, his speed, his crystal
meth.
His
version of the chili.
Yes. Is what they can do to test. So they come up with this idea where they could do a test to see who's it. This entire scene is cut straight from the thing.
This is the thing.
They all start blaming each other. They're all like, how do I know you're not infected? How do I know you're not Kurt Russell? And then it goes on and on and on. And eventually they're like, all right, so we're all going to snort some shit. And I think it's Elijah Wood's the first to take a hit.
Yeah, I mean, they all... And Josh Hartnett's basically like, gun to your head, take a hit.
Oh, yeah, he does pull out a gun. Like he's fucking Frank from It's Always Sunny.
Zeke, Josh Hartnett's character, absolutely makes sure that every single person takes the drug test. You're going to do a lot of my caffeine speed.
Yes.
And Casey
They just
takes
start
it.
tweaking hard. Like
Casey's tweaking mega hard.
he's just laughing up a storm, and then like the ex-football player, he's laughing with him on the couch.
And then you have the relationship between Mary Beth, the foreign exchange
Yep.
student from Georgia, USA,
Yeah.
and then you have the other girl, because they're like, all the girls are very catty. It's classic women in this film.
Yes.
And they just like all accuse each other very quickly. But you have Jordana Brewster's character that just like make her take it, and then she's like, no, make her take it. So he's like, you're both going to take it. Mary Beth, you're also going to have to take a gun to your head.
Yes. Clea Duvall does take it first, and she's fine. And then Jordana Brewster and the other Mary Beth take it at the same time, but Jordana Brewster's got slugs in her face.
It also doesn't look like she actually takes it. It looks like she just fucking tosses it.
Yeah, because I think if she actually snorted it, she would have died.
Yeah, but you see the slugs going out of her face, and and then they have to shoot her.
Yes.
Right?
But they don't, because she throws Josh Hartnett through the lab, and she like runs away.
And she drives away. It's a speedy getaway.
Yeah, it's a speed getaway. So now they go to the school because the football game's happening at night. And
Big football
I
game.
fucking love this scene.
Zeke has a gun.
Yes, Zeke has a gun. They also bring all the drugs because their idea is they think the principal is the queen.
Miss
So
Drake.
they want to kill the principal to save everyone.
And like I
It's a
said,
hive mind theory.
At this point, you do understand she can't be the queen as a viewer, because Miss Olsen technically like set her up in the beginning.
Yes.
And you know that Robert Patrick got. So you have to assume that Miss Olsen is the queen.
Yes, which is what I assume the entire movie. So I love this scene because the football team is all infected, and they're actually murdering kids on the field and then slugging them up.
Yeah,
Like-
they get slugged up in the middle of the field, and they're basically playing football like my brother.
Yes, like they're just taking trash cans, hitting people over the head, doing flying clotheslines.
Damien on pre-workout is what this football game turns
Pretty
into.
much.
Yeah, it's scary. It's actually very scary. I had my PTSD was kicking in.
Damien's spinebuster on the football field is equal to basically getting slugged.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse. I actually think I'd rather get slugged.
Now, was it made of? Do the parents here? Are they gotten? Do they get got?
I assume when the kids went home from school, the parents got by the kids.
Yeah, I think so. Like, there was a theory for me that the parents were also
Infected
the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I think they leave that up to interpretation. I do agree they might have gotten slugged.
So are you telling me at a certain point everybody's gotten besides?
Those 5 kids.
I think because
Actually, by the end of the movie, it's only Elijah Wood and Josh Hartnett that aren't slugged.
that's true. Robert Patrick, remember, he does go up to the father in the car.
Yes.
At one point,
Oh,
I have to think that he's gonna get
Probably
his
got him
slug
then.
on.
Yeah.
You know that guy's just swinging dick, so
Yeah.
he's gonna slug
Oh,
someone.
fuck
He's slugging hard.
Robert Patrick dick.
Yeah.
Also, like, she's sexy as hell.
Miss Drake,
Yeah.
Miss Drake has an appeal. You're saying?
I'm so into it. I'd
Yeah.
slug her. I'd got her.
Like you punch her in the face? Like you slug her?
You got me there.
Yeah.
See, I got now.
Yeah, we're getting you.
See, you're exposing me.
I'm exposing. You've been exposed as a slugger. You're a woman beater.
I'm kind of like you in Amsterdam.
That's crazy. So let's talk about. We're gonna bring her now into the gymnasium because the mystery gang, they're in the gym and
Of
they
course
lure
they
her
are.
in, and this is when I started to think there was something off with a foreign exchange student from Georgia because she takes the entire powder and pelts her in the face with it,
Uses all of
and
it.
I'm like, why'd she waste all of it? There's something off with that.
She uses the first set, and then she has a whole nother set that she just decides to use.
Yeah. And that's like that is all of it that they had on them. And she fucking melts her face. And then they shoot her in the head to double tap.
Yep.
So she's hella dead.
Miss Drake,
Yeah, she ain't coming back.
but Mike is into it.
Yes. So now
Not her dead version.
now they need to
Her God
check
version.
Yeah.
if they need to check if, it worked. So they send the football guy out to go to the team.
I also think this was
This is such a crazy plan.
Yeah, this stunt was just
What
so
the fuck
ridiculous.
did they think was going to happen?
Well, to be fair to them, they assume she was the hive mind leader, and in their theory, everyone's cured.
Just like go to your football coach and just see if he's quote
An alien.
unquote cured.
Yeah, but he wasn't, because he's just standing in the rain again as his tentacles are like absorbing rain.
The whole football team.
The whole football team is. You're right. So he runs back, and it's the whole, we can't let you in unless like you take the drug, and then he does.
He's the guy taking so much
Drug.
caffeine up to this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, I'm not taking that shit.
And they're like, we can't let you in then. So he gives him the drugs and he pours it out. He's been infected. So we know, obviously, Mrs. Drake wasn't the queen. We knew that. So now we're like, all right, so it's still probably, what's her name? Piper Niven?
Piper Niven.
Whoa.
Piper Laurie.
Piper Laurie. Yeah, that's
What a
it.
shot that is, too. Also, did we point out that he had like a burdening romance with the fake lesbian?
Oh, the football guy?
Yeah.
No, because it truly is not that important. But we could bring it up.
It's just more. It's more like Breakfast Club shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They just get together, the jock and the goth chick.
Yeah, I was so much more into Elijah Wood and Jordana Brewster and Famke Janssen and Zach Harnett that their romance I did not care about at all.
Oh, you hate her because she's lesbian, though.
She's not a lesbian.
That's
though.
literally something he said.
Yeah.
But she's not a lesbian. She literally said that her lesbianism's a cover, so she doesn't have to talk to people.
True. But while watching this, Shane was like, man, I fucking love high school.
You're so sick. So yeah, they don't have drugs anymore. So now Josh Hartnett has to.
How are they going to get out of this hullabaloo?
So they're gonna send Josh Hartnett to his car to get the drugs.
His stash is pretty substantial.
Yeah,
It's great.
But they're gonna
Love it.
use Elijah Wood as a distraction. So Elijah Wood's gonna distract the football team by running, and then Josh Hartnett's gonna get the drugs, and then foreign exchange student from Georgia and fake lesbian are gonna hang out in the gym together.
And boy, does he become a successful decoy, because literally anybody and everybody chases him.
Yes, even though Josh Hartnett is still within eye shot, like they only chase Elijah
into
Wood.
the school bus, the lone school bus that his love interest
happens to be in.
happens to be in. And just, I just want to say, because you do see Elijah Wood's, aka Casey's bedroom in this movie. So just want to say this to young girls out there. Be very careful about who you friend. Don't friend. Try not to friend the weird, creepy kid in school, because he might have a picture of you in his room.
No, it's not might. He has probably several.
Yeah, but he loved her.
I mean, this one she's safe with, but you may not be safe with everyone.
That's true.
Just saying.
Just saying. No, it's a PSA. It's a good PSA
Just be
announcement.
careful who you spend your time with. The creepy kids in school, maybe just, have your pictures on their
So,
walls.
like, say you fall in love with the girl, right? Mm-hmm. And you, like, go to her room for the first time. You guys are about to get it on. But then you see on her, like, fucking mood board, she's got pictures of you everywhere.
Yeah, it'd
On
be
the
really
mood
weird.
board.
It's really
Would
unsettling.
you continue and stick your penis in her?
what if you
Or
saw
would
a-
Probably.
would you leave?
No, you have to finish the deed,
what
right?
if you see your picture and then a bunch of different moon phases around it?
I'm out. If there's one thing I know, you never trust a girl she wants her waxing gibbous to match your waning gibbous.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous.
Jeez.
I actually don't know any other moon phases other than waning and waxing gibbous.
What if you were just hanging out with some chick and she's like, my name is Lunar Child. No, I'm going to call you Starboy.
I'm out.
No, you're not into
No,
that?
I'm out. I'm out. Sounds dangerous. But almost as dangerous as when Josh Hartnett gets to the car, Famke Jenssen's now hot, and she fucking starts choking him and asking about condoms, and
Well,
I was
she-
kind of into it. Passion bump this scene.
Yeah, Famke lets her hair down.
Yeah. Passion bump. Just like, passion bump.
Oh, shit.
Passion bump. My cheek. Like, it is a pretty hot scene, even though it's a student-teacher relationship.
I thought this was going to get sexual. It never gets sexual.
No.
But yeah, it was basically...
The implication.
The implication's there. She
about the
flies out of the
implication.
window.
Her head falls off. We don't need to talk about this anymore.
Head falls off. The head grows legs and just crawls over to the rest of her body and
and
plops
goes
on
back
top
in.
of it.
Yeah. And then Josh Hartnett's like, fuck this, and he runs back.
Yeah.
So Josh Hartnett and Casey are going to make it back to the school, but not before, just out of nowhere, I guess because she thinks she's won at this point, the foreign exchange student from Georgia reveals to fake Les that I am the hive mind. I am Cthulhu.
Yeah.
And this is when she tries to infect all of them.
Oh, she queens pretty hard.
She just starts queening hard. This does lead though to some of my favorite shots in the entire movie.
Of her naked body?
No.
Yes. Yes. He likes
Of her
that.
naked high school teenage body?
No. Of one when it's Casey and fake Les in the pool area and they're running around and you see the alien zooming through the water. I think it's a really cool shot. Also, the grab when her face slaps into it, the blood spurt. I think
nasty.
it's all really well done.
Can I rewrite this movie? So they're not high school students. They're actually influencers because everyone knows influencers love taking trips to Greece.
That's true, actually.
Have you ever seen an influencer not in Greece?
No,
And all they do is like flex that they're fucking jerking off in Greece.
they love to jerk off in balconies.
What
in
does
Greece.
that? But what? How does that relate to the movie?
Water, blue ass water. It's so fucking blue. You've never seen this shade of blue before. It's almost green.
So it wouldn't be blue.
No, it's blue though.
But so what she does is she's going to take Stokely. She's going to trip Stokely up. So Stokely's going to hit her, literally smashes her face on the ground, probably knocked unconscious.
100%.
Probably.
Look, dude, look.
That's blue
Have you
water.
ever seen that shade of blue?
Yeah, no.
And that's an influencer in that picture.
Yeah.
I want to be jerking off in
she's-
Greece.
Going to get dragged into the icy cold water,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like she's drowning.
Yeah.
That's safe to say. And then Casey, seeing this, is going to get the pool skimmer
Yes.
to try to get her unconscious body dragged out of the pool.
And he does get her out of the pool,
Gets her out.
but she's already been infected.
She's been infected, correct.
Yeah.
This is later identified by her and Zeke, and then she's thrown into a cage.
Yes.
Like this is like in the locker room area.
Yes, because Josh Hartnett's going to come back and he's going to try to help. He's going to get fucking tossed around, though, as well. But this leads to my second favorite shot of the movie where she's naked, but while she's walking through the lockers, her shadow isn't her. It's the tentacles all around her. I think it's a really, really well done shot.
The shadows of her as the alien entity are
It's like
pretty
that
cool.
fucking Long Lake shot.
Which one?
Remember the window of the
With the
door?
ghost? Yeah.
And there's the devil.
Yeah. See, that's more subtle and quick. This is like a long, as she's walking, you see like the tentacles move. I think it's really cool. It's really well done. It's great work by the director and everyone involved. I loved it. And I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Is that your review almost?
No, that was just a...
You went into review mode right there. Don't,
I just
don't
really-
deny it.
I just really
Don't deny
appreciate
it.
that shot. I don't know. I appreciate good cinematography.
Doesn't Josh Hartnett like get tossed by the queen at this
Yes.
point? He gets tossed in the locker room area, and then it's really just like pretty much up to Casey.
Yes.
To save Harrington High.
Yes, and Casey, he runs out. He runs behind the bleachers, but he hits the bleacher crush button.
Yeah, he needs to crush her, and
Yeah.
and she does get
Fucking
crushed.
And then he stabs the creature in the eye with the pens, and it fucking spurts
mini slugs, right?
into his face. And this is also just gross because you see the slugs burrowing in, but since the creature dies, they unburrow out,
yeah.
and then everyone's saved, and the day's been saved.
The day's been saved, and then Zeke can get with the teacher.
Yeah, so like the ending of this movie is Zeke and Famke still have sexual tension, so they're gonna fucking bang.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you can only have sex with your teacher if you've been left back,
Yes.
so you're of age.
At least you have to get left back your senior year, though.
Well, you have to be a senior and get left back.
Yeah. That's the only way
it's
you
cool.
can bang your teacher.
See, now here Danny Masterson's clearly gotten, but he doesn't know that the drugs are bad for the gotten because he fucking is begging for as many drugs
Yeah,
as he
that's
can
an
get.
interesting scene. It's a good call out. Like, why does he keep asking for more and more drugs?
No, because they want to buy all of it so they could get rid of it.
Oh, they could throw
Oh, you
it
think-
away.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's 100%. That's why they're like, do you have more at home or in the car?
He's like, yo, check your trunk.
Yeah, they just want to get rid of it.
But like, yeah, I totally get that. Also, though, like, I mean, you could do this with any drug, right? Because they're just saying it's like something in the drugs that dry it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably crush up certain over-the-counter shit.
I guess it's just because he happens to be the one drug dealer at the school.
Yeah, and he just knows how to do it.
Yeah.
He's got the powder.
Yeah, he knows the science.
He's got the chemist lab.
Exactly. So that's it. Like Robert Patrick's still the head football coach, and Clea Duvall's now with Jordan Chase Lackey in season 5. And actually, everyone has a pretty happy ending except for the principal and the science teacher.
Do you ever see what happens to Mrs. Olsen?
No.
No, right?
She's just
Not that
fine.
it matters. I think she was just a decoy.
We don't even see what happens. Salma Hayek just disappears midway through the movie.
I don't think you really needed to know what happened to Miss Olsen, only because she was
a red herring.
She was a red herring for the queen. Yeah.
And so that's it. The day's been saved. And that is The Faculty, which I'm going to give a strong 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I fucking love this movie. I think it's a really, really underappreciated 90s movie. It is painfully 90s between the way they act and the way they dress and just everything about it. But man, is it a good nostalgia trip. It's also a really just good alien movie with good slugs, good effects, like just great acting. Like, honestly, I love everyone in this movie. Robert Patrick being the star, by far, the highlight, is so fantastic. It's just fun. Like, it's sometimes like it's a lost art of just watching a horror movie that's just very entertaining, right? Like, it's not like it's a fun horror movie. Like most horror movies now are just like super dark and depressing, and they're just really good. But like this is like those campy kind of like fun horror movies back in the day, and I don't feel like you get those anymore because now when they attempt them, they fucking suck. So like this is like it's just really good. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
All right. See what I'm gonna do? I got by this movie.
You got.
I got. I'm gonna go like a strong 8.
Yep.
This movie's great. I had never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
I never really even heard of it. But this movie's like Brian said earlier, like it's a fucking amalgamation of just so many different things.
Yeah.
But it's well done, and you get the Patrick bump.
Yeah.
Legit one of my favorite actors. Yeah, it's cool seeing like Elijah Wood and Josh Hartnett and at the beginning of their careers. He does Lord of the Rings
Like 2 years later.
Fucking a year and a half later.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's great. Awesome. Strong 8.
Yeah, I have Faculty as really strong 7. I enjoyed the movie very, very much. Like you guys said, it is a fun movie throughout. For me, like I think I do like the influence that they showed from a lot of different movies kind of blended into one. My only call out is I feel like the relationships kind of like, I feel like they could have developed them better because it just feels like they just wanted to throw in people to be with people without really too much explanation. So maybe just like a little bit development with the characters. But other than that, like the horror elements are great. The kills are really fun. It is a mystery and the twist is a total payoff at the end. They like did that whole twist thing with the queen like so well because you don't even think that the new student obviously makes so much sense to be. But then again, it's like the people that you wouldn't think, you know, because they're like so not suspicious are the ones that are actually like the actual parasites. So I do think they handled that really, really well.
Perfect. Matt, give us a number.
8.
There we go.
So Brian with the lowest score. Still a good
It's still a good score.
Oh, it's
still
a very
great
high
score.
7. Very high 7.
It's not realistic. I wanted this like fantastic 6 here to like stay together. I liked when they were like
Together.
yeah, I wanted them, but like that wasn't never gonna happen. Obviously,
Yeah.
most of them were gonna turn. But yeah,
They're good. They're a good ragtag group of kids. And now we'll go to a little necro talk. Mine is gonna go to
so isn't this tricky? Like because who actually dies?
the principal, the John Stewart, and
The John Stewart.
and the foreign exchange student from Georgia.
I guess I'll go with her.
Yeah, I'm torn between her and the principal. The principal's death is pretty cool because I love how fucking Zeke doesn't even hesitate to pop her in the skull with his gun. So I actually think I'm gonna go with the principal.
I think I'm gonna go with the principal too, because even more of the reveal that the queen is Mary Beth, the foreign exchange student from Georgia, USA. I think that it was super interesting that they revealed to them that it wasn't Mrs. Drake when they killed her, and that it fools the viewer to think, okay, well, now it obviously has to be Mrs. Olsen, which
and it wasn't.
It is not. So, just very well. The mystery element was great. So,
with that said, Mrs. Drake, you were a pretty okay principal. I mean, yeah, you kind of did let your entire school get infested with an alien parasite. Yeah, but Mike was into you. I mean, you could either take that or leave that, I'm sure, but...
Take it if you want to.
Yeah, I guess you could. But, like, if there's one thing I know about you, Miss Drake, if there's one thing I know about you, you really can lend a pencil. She's great at it.
yeah.
Like, some say the best. Like, if you need a pencil...
A nice number 2.
You go to her. She has that fucking number 2.
Not like
Ticonderoga.
Not like Maddie's number 2s.
No, those squirts. These pencils don't squirt. So for that, we're putting you in our Necronomicon because you don't squirt. Wait. Yeah. We're moving on. So that was the faculty.
Did you guys bump this movie down 1 point for Josh Hartnett's hair?
Probably.
Quite the opposite. I gave it a point for that.
That hair is so bad. It's almost as weird as friggin' Jon Stewart in a lab coat.
I love it.
With a goatee.
I love the goatee. The goatee look is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review because it's gonna be rough for a little bit.
Oh my God, what a sell on our next couple movies.
I will say this. The episodes are going to be fire because I actually always feel our best episodes are when the movies are at their worst.
Yeah, for sure. You made an interesting point about this movie and just like the movies that we watch for this podcast in general and the shifting like streaming services and how they do it, because you said that, you know, earlier in the week you watched this film on Pluto because they didn't have it anywhere else. Yeah. And then I watched it on Peacock like yesterday.
Because the month flipped and it's just so annoying when that happens.
So yeah, you can catch us on Peacock, but you got to be careful because you never know when it's just going to be off of Peacock and back on Pluto.
On something else, yeah.
Real talk though, fuck Pluto.
It's the worst streaming service in the world. Like Tubi is so much better.
Oh, yeah. Tubi's great.
It is. So next week, we are reviewing the Tubi classic, The Curse of Audrey Earnshaw. And if you're saying to yourself, what the fuck's The Curse of Audrey Earnshaw? Well, that's what me, Matt, and Brian said to ourselves when Mike's like, I want to do this movie.
Yep. So. It is Mike's choice, and we're reviewing it because Mike is in this like witchy phase.
Yeah. His last choice was Pie Wacket.
Mm-hmm.
I just like when, you know, stuff like milk and hair is combined to make a witch.
Yep. So, with that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week when we discuss, does every girl that play a witch have to have her eyes so far apart?
That's fair. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another Mike G classic with The Curse of Audrey Earnshaw.
Yes.
Very exciting. Obviously, every review, every week, every Monday. Please feel free to subscribe on the YouTube. That'd be greatly appreciated by us, as well as you can follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to your musical / podcast interests. We'll be there, and we'll see you next week. Get witchy.
Salutations.